Hello, what's up, chat? How's it going? Today, I need to make a deck for an upcoming video. What does XP do? I don't really watch YouTube lives yet. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, what up, EDB? I'm alright. I was gonna stream the whatever Magic is doing right now, the like Lorwyn thing, but it's not spoilers. They're just like opening random packs and yeah, whatever. Pay 4 mana, wish me well, thank you. Yeah, the experience is like you can get there's like a leaderboard for YouTube chat. And you get experience for like emoting and like typing in chat. It just encourages spamming. It's really stupid. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, I'm gonna make a commander deck. I need to put together. It doesn't have to be done today, but I want like a rough list. And this is going to be. I've already picked the commander. I already know what it's gonna be. Maybe it's like funnier. Genius. I spelled that wrong. All right. Close this. Okay, so the deck is going to be Kharn the Betrayer. That is our get out of here. That is our commander. Now, the idea here is we're going to play Kharn plus things that let us get him back to play a political game. So Kharn the Betrayer, if you don't know, he attacks or blocks each combat if able, right? So you have to attack and he has to block. When you lose control of Kharn, draw 2 cards, okay? And then if damage would be dealt to Kharn, you prevent that damage and an opponent of your choice gains control of it. So what I can do is I can say, hey, Jimbo over there, I'm going to attack you with Kharn, and I'll draw 2 cards if you block it, and then if you attack me with it, you'll get 2 cards, because we can just pass it back and forth between the two of us. Yes, incredibly loud Windows error noise. I don't know what that did that. Brand the deck. Exactly. So that's the idea, is we're playing like red politics. Right, we're going to be making deals. We're going to be passing Kharn around. We're going to be doing like all sorts of crap like that. And the idea is I don't want to play like Assault Suit. I know 89% of decks are playing this. I don't want to play Assault Suit because this is a politics deck. It's not a group hug, right? So I want to control who I'm giving Kharn to. So that's the idea. All right, that's the goal. Is we're building a politics deck with Kharn at the helm. I think there's going to be some forced combat. I think there's going to be some stuff like that. So what do we need for this? I got to put the stuff that I need in here. We need Brand. Brand's an instant, lets you get your stuff back. I need Isochron Scepter to put under the Brand. I need a Homeward Path. Yeah. Trade Secrets in red. It's Trade Secrets in red, exactly. Any thoughts about how we win? I haven't decided yet. But we'll figure that out. Winning the game's easy. We can add a mountain just because I'll probably have many of those. I honestly think that Homeward Path is so important. I probably want an expedition map. And so important that I probably want an Urza's Saga to get it. Urza's Cave to find that too. Yep. I mean, I have a bowl of cereal here. Goblin Engineer. Ooh. Yeah. Goblin Engineer is great here. That's good. We should have some artifacty sub themes. Is it Hoarding Dragon? What's the guy that tutors an artifact? Yeah, Hoarding Dragon. Well, what does this one do? Target your control against firebending 4 until end of turn. Do I need that? World map. I don't know what world map is. World map. Sacrifice this artifact, search your library for a basic land. Put in your hand. Sacrifice this, search your library for a land. Whoa. This card's really good. What the heck? How have I never seen this before? Try both the Duretti. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh. Duretti Scrap Savant. And the Engineer is like, choose an artifact in a graveyard. You may sacrifice an artifact. Yeah. Honestly, getting back the Ice-Crown Scepter is not that important, because once Brand is exiled, it's kind of it. I do think Bloodthirsty Blade is like pretty mandatory as well. Dead Gone. Dead. I don't know what Dead Gone does. Deals 2 damage to target creature. Okay. Return target creature you don't control to its owner's hand. Oh. Return target creature you don't control to its owner's hand. What a weird red spell. But that is pretty good. What's the overall goal of the deck? The goal is to make political deals and have funny interactions happen. Let's add a Daichan. Oh, Inventor's Fair, sure. It's also a life gain. Is our win con just like brash tauntery effects? I mean, it works really well with all this other crap that we're doing. It's like kind of easy. I'll put it in for now. Think about it. Norn the Worry can also allow you to attack with Kharn. Keep him on your board. How? Norin the... Whenever I player... How does Norin help me keep him? Oh, Norn Swift Survivalist. Oh. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may exile it. If you do... Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Got your cowards mixed up. Prisoner's Dilemma. You know what? Honestly... Prisoner's Dilemma can be our win con. We can have like a spell copying kind of sub theme in here. Alright, like we can play like Fork and reverberate. Play Reverberate, we can play Fork. We just copy crap like Prisoner's Dilemma and other things that deal damage. I want to add some of the obvious ones. Kazul is really sweet. I actually really like it's a Slumbering Dragon. Yeah, I love Slumbering Dragon. It's a 1-mana 3/3 with flying. but it can't attack or block unless there's 5 or more counters on it. And then whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker you control, it gets a counter. It's pretty funny. Imperial Recruit is probably just good enough in the deck. It finds a lot of stuff. Tempt with Mayhem. Choose an instant sorcery spell. Each opponent may copy that spell. Oh, I see. You all copy it. I see. Okay. I mean, Tempt with Mayhem on Prisoner's Dilemma might be the funniest thing. But I think it's a little too crazy. Yeah, I like Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Cursed Mirror. I guess it's probably fine in this list. Mystic's Mastery, I think, is going to be like a game ender here for us. Because I think one thing we could do is play like... Because we have all the Homeward Pass, we have all the brand effects. You know, it's a lot to resolve, but a Thieves' Auction could be really powerful. Because you Thieves' Auction, steal everyone else's stuff that you can, and they just brand to take all your crap back. You can run treason effects. I should think about that too, yeah. Karizev's expertise, right? That's like one of the best ones. Yeah, this one's good. What up, Grave Robber? Open to playing... I don't know what those means. What? ECL? Fishing gear, since you still control the equipment. Fishing gear. Fishing gear. Whenever a quick creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. If it's a permanent card, you may put it onto the battlefield under your control. If you don't, you make a blue fish. Oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, I like fishing gear. I like fishing gear. In the same vein, we can play stuff like Stolen Strategies as like a draw engine that finds win cons for us. Call for Aid could be good. Yeah, fishing gear is like pretty funny. Kind of sucks that it's I don't know, I guess pseudo reserve list and like $14 or whatever, but gain control of all creatures target opponent controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures. They get haste until end of turn. You can't attack that player. Can't sacrifice those creatures. This one is pretty funny. Because if I target the person that has Kharn, it gives them 2 cards. And then I attack all out at someone else. That's kind of funny. Am I going to use the Monarch? No, Monarch's kind of hard to control. The key to like a good political deck like this is controlling where the card draw goes. I don't want my opponents to be able to just pass the cards around to each other. Vengeful Ancestor's pretty good. I had Death Kiss as well. It's a good finisher. Disrupt. Disrupticorn and Surrection. I feel like he's going to wind up winning with Insurrection. I mean, how else do mono red control decks win EDH? I don't know what to tell you. That's how like these Go decks work. Force count pieces like War's Toll. Maybe. Is this a Mana Flare deck or a Mana Barbs deck or neither? Ooh. I think it's not a Mana Barbs deck. But is this a Mana Flare deck? Oh, it's so risky. I don't know if I have the interaction to make Mana Flare, like, a safe play. I feel like... I mean, this is a bracket 2 deck for sure. So maybe Mana Flare can work. I got the wrong one. There we go. Chat, if you don't know, Mana Flare is whenever a player taps a land for mana, they get an extra one. It's a mana doubler for everybody, but it's only 3 mana, which is kind of crazy. Fumiko for sure. Yeah. Assault Suit to not get Kharn sacrificed? No. Kharn's not going to get sacrificed. No, the reason I'm not putting Assault Suit is I don't want to give Kharn to people who haven't made a deal with me. If you haven't made a deal with me, I'm not giving you Kharn. So I'm not going to pass it to somebody who has the ability to sacrifice it unless they make a deal, you know? Isn't there a mana doubler for basics in Lorwyn? In mono red? I don't know. Strixhaven Stadium is too obvious a win con. Political decks like this, they want to stay low, they want to stay under the radar. You know, you don't want to like take a ton of heat. If you play a big card that says I win the game on it, everyone's going to beat you up. Oh, life of the party. Oh, 100% life of the party. Has to go in there. I think I want, because if I can give him unblockable, then if I can give him unblockable, then he can attack and not be given to my opponent. So I think I want like a Rogue's Passage. Probably like a Key to the City. Maybe a... Is it Sonic Screwdriver? Yeah, Sonic Screwdriver. Lava Leaper? Lava Leaper. All creatures have haste. Whenever a player taps a basic land... interesting. Kind of funny. Giving everybody haste is, like, pretty good. I haven't even decided if I want to have the Mana Flare, to be honest. I kind of... I think it's too risky. Hot Soup. I do like Hot Soup. But I don't want it to be permanently unblockable, because... Or maybe I do, and then I play Pinger guys, right? Right, like maybe I'm playing like Cunning Spark Mage or whatever. Because like dudes that ping are pretty good. Also, I'll add Alexios and we can add Slicer as well because they finish games. The reason I have the Scryfall tab open isn't just so I can search the name. It's, you know, we're going to, I'll just show you now. You know, look at brand, gain control of all permanents you own. I'm in red, or I'm in red, and no, sort by EDH rank. It's for, the reason I have the Skyfall tab is like for this. What else is like a good card-like brand? I guess I could also put it into EDH rec for a similar effect. Prevent all combat damage to be dealt to and dealt by target creature you control this turn. This is really funny. If this wasn't a 5-drop, it would actually be good in the deck because you could make it so Kharn doesn't take damage. It doesn't trigger his effect. I think Rousing Refrain is too slow. I like the idea, but I think that card's really slow. And I know this is already a slow grindy deck, but I think that card's too slow. Yo, what up, Samuel? I'm doing all right. Used to Elk, who knows all the syntax. You don't need to know like crazy syntax to get whatever the hell you need out of Skyfall. And I'm too lazy to learn things, so like, you know, I can just go here, brand thing, and this will probably get me most of the effects that are similar to that. I don't think there is another brand, though. At the beginning of your upkeep, gain control of enchanted permanents until end of turn. Untap that permanent, gains haste until end of turn. I guess this actually works with the commander pretty well. What is this search for? I'm just looking for other cards similar to Brand. But I don't think there's anything else that does what Brand does. It's really just Homeward Path. Yeah, I'm pretty confident on that. Alright. I should add Stuffy Doll. I should add Spectacular Showdown. I love that card. Zoyawa's Justice. Your Kharn on opponent's board to discover 4. Zoyawa's Justice. What is this? The owner of target artifact or creature with mana value 1 or greater shuffles it into their library. Then that player discovers... Oh, and then you just put it back in the command zone? I don't know. That's funny, but I don't think it's... Yeah, we can add Chaos Warp. Chaos Warp and Wild Magic Surge. Also, Mind's Eye. So good for slow control decks like this that don't have access to great card draw. What's the objective of the deck? Just making political deals with Kharn. We're getting value via politics. Let's just bump this to like 24. Let's add some MDFCs. Why don't we? I'm in red. Modal double face card. Oh, probably we want Bergie. It wasn't the MDFC that I was thinking of, but this card is very good. Let's see. Kazul's Furry Pinnacle Monk. Yeah. Kazul. 1Z2 at use, right? Kazul's Fury. Monk. Guffrey writes history. It's an okay card. Sundering Eruption is good. Sundering. Oh, Valakut Awakening. Can't miss that. Shatter Skull Summit. Is this card still like $1 billion? It's like $7. Shatter Skull. Oh. I'm stupid? Oh, it's 2 T's. Shatter Skull Smashing. There we go. Valakut Awakening for yeah. Yeah. Valakut Awakening is like mandatory in any red deck. It's kind of one of the best cards ever printed. Count on Luck type of grind? Count on Luck. Maybe. We were mono red. Might be a Count on Luck deck. How many cards do we have? What am I looking at here? 81? I'm at 34 with MDFCs. Let's add some more utility lands. What are some other good red utility lands? What else do we need, you know? Can't run Bowmasters out as really silly? It is, but sadly I can't run Bowmasters in the deck. Oh, I definitely need Arena of Glory. Yes, this card is ridiculous. This might be actually unironically a Reliquary Tower deck. This might be one of the first ones I've built in a long time. I already have Rogue's Passage. Oh, War Room. How did I forget about War Room? This card's so great in mono red. We're gonna put a Scavenger Grounds in here just to have some graveyard hate. I kind of like that. 38? Okay. Now, this deck's actually going to be really mana hungry, so I actually want some mana rocks here. Mono red Reliquary Tower, no way. This deck I think is going to actually draw some cards. We're gonna, you know, we'll think about it. It might not actually stay on the list. Dragon Cultist. Oh, maybe. This is one of the few decks that actually like really cares about his commander, but ideally won't have to recast it too much. Swiftfoot Boots. I need other people to be able to. I need to be able to target him when he's on other people's. Well, the Swiftfoot Boots help me actually. This is a problem. No, because I can just... The Swiftfoot Boots screw me over? Sheikah Blood-Soaked. Gives first strike to Kharn. You don't know. I don't want to give him first strike, though. Because I need him to take damage in combat so that he can be passed over, you know? If we're needing mana, I can do worse than extra planar lens. That's true. I'm thinking maybe just like Gilded Lotus. Throne of Eldraine. Do I want Thrain Dynamo? I really want red mana. Overwhelming Surge is 2-for-1 removal. Overwhelming surge. Deal 3 damage to a creature, destroy target. We'll see. Glittering Stockpile. I do like Glittering Stockpile a lot. Glittering Stockpile is sweet, and then maybe Firemind's Vessel? Coveted Jewel. Yeah, same problem as Monarch. Pyrohemia, so you can take damage whenever he wants. Oh, yeah. Yep. Classic. All right, what are we at card-wise? 91? Oh, we still got plenty of slots. Our curve is so 5-drop heavy. Maybe we need a few more early game things to do. Is there like a politics? What does that even equate to in this context? Cool. Wall of Razors. I don't know if any of this helps me. Curse of Opulence? It's not controlled. Oh, Seize the Spotlight. Oops, I almost forgot about that card. This card's crazy. I played in a random 5-pod, like, the other day, and everyone picked draw a card, give me a treasure, and I got 4 treasures and 4 cards for 3 minutes. It was so good. Yuffie. Who? Yuffie. This? When it enters, gain control of target non-creature artifact for as long as you control Yuffie. Then you may attach an equipment you control to Yuffie. To steal a mana rock? It doesn't, Isn't there a goblin that does that better? That just steals every mana rock that gets tapped? I don't even like that one. This card is funny, but again, it's gonna just be given away to other people. I want to keep Kharn is the idea. Treasure Never. Thank you. That's the card I was thinking of. I don't even like that card very much, to be honest. Oh, Fiery Confluence triggers 3 times, right? I guess it's just a good card. I guess like Mizium Mortars and Fiery Confluence are really good, right? Vendel Blast. I mean, I get that it doesn't just steal rocks, but it's like mostly gonna steal rocks, right? Oh, Scepter of Eternal Glory, and oh, so I do like Endless Atlas. Yeah. I think we can turn this on. What are we at? 97 cards? I know Extraplanar Lens plus Snow Mountains will work, but like in casual EDH, I get blown out by Extraplanar Lens too many times, dude. It's just an artifact. It gets blown up. It's not like CDH where it's like free because nobody wants to blow it up. Azra's Rampage is also pretty good. That's true. I should never use the card, but I've only seen it used against me, and it is very strong. Just need a little bit more. What are we looking at here? I feel like we don't have enough for this, like, reverberate fork stuff. I think I need more spells. It's not a big, like, what are some big instant sorceries I can copy? We consider Firemind's Vessel. It adds 2 colors, not 2 of 1 color. Where the heck did it go? Firemind's Vessel. Add 2 mana of a different color. That's fine. As long as it has red, it's still 2 mana. I think it's still better than Thran because it gives me at least 1 red. And the deck is pretty red heavy. I do see your concern though. I'm not looking for removal specifically. I'm just looking for like big spells that are value to copy. Hit the Motherlode's kind of fun, but it's not really gonna win me the game. What do we bring? We're bringing a Kharn, the Betrayer deck. You may sacrifice 2 mountains instead of playing its mana cost. Destroy all artifacts. That's kind of funny. Man, I love Searing Wind. 9 mana, deal 10 damage to something. It's very funny. Undying Flames? Oh, the epic spell? Undying Flames is really funny. It is really funny to copy too. Oh, man. Is that it? The last 2 cards just going to be Undying Flames, Reverberate as my combo? It's such a... no, Reiterate. Such a bad combo because it doesn't even win the game. Planetary Annihilation or Devastating Onslaught. I do like those cards. Devastating Onslaught's pretty sweet. Any, like... If I do it on, like, Life of the Party, I can do a lot of damage. Oh, I forgot that Blasphemous Act. Alright, I'm gonna make some cuts. I think this to ready is actually not that good in the list. I think that Undying Flames reiterates too centralizing for this deck. Oh, not reiterate. It was supposed to be a different card, but whatever. That's gone. Prisoner's Dilemma has been in the deck for like 20 minutes now, friend. Don't you worry about that. Oh, I didn't even notice who sent that. Yeah, what up, Travis? Oh, Travis, Prisoner's Dilemma was one of the first things that we added. I need a win con. I need a win con. Let's see. I think let's just goldfish it. Let's just goldfish it here. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh my goodness. What was I goldfishing on before that was different? Anyway, this is probably fine, right? Draw mountain, draw mountain. Key to the city. And then we can play a Imperial Recruiter. Search the library for some crap. And then all I need to do, right, is I need to find something that finds me homeward path, right? Do I have a way to do that? I think the answer is no. But I can find Cunning Spark Mage. Right? So I can put this in my hand. We can loot with this crap too. Oh, I cost mana. I'm not gonna do that. Right, the next turn I can play Kharn. And then I can start making deals. I can play Cunning Spark Mage and say, hey, I'm gonna attack you. You block, it goes to you, I draw 2 cards. I'm gonna ping on your turn to yoink it back, you draw 2 cards, and then I don't have to pass it around. Okay. Well, we got the stuff going here now. That's all we needed. 5, play the Dragon Cultist. Swing with this, they block. You make a 4/4. I draw 2 cards, pass it to you. I'll ping it back to me. You draw 2 cards. Okay, hold up. Is the pod going to talk Lorwyn cards? We can on the next episode, I think. It depends on what we do, because we had an idea for a podcast that we want to do, like a thing with a guest, but if that falls through, then we're probably just going to yap about Lorwyn. World map can search any land, yeah. Okay, so this idea here of just swing with Kharn, they block, ping it back to you is like crazy. Like just having a way to ping is really important. So if I go back to the deck, maybe I need more pinging. Maybe I need more pinging, guys. Oh, what if I played like Kira per... What if I played Aether Grid? Right, what if Aether Grid was in this? Hold up. Gear per Aether Grid is kind of sweet if I can have more artifacts. If I'm running Prisoner's Dilemma, why not also run Goblin Game? Because Prisoner's Dilemma does like a ton of damage to my opponents, and Goblin Game does not. Is this dual commander? No. This is for regular commander. Balduvian Trading Post can ping Kharn. Oh, it can, can't it? Balduvian Trading Post, right? Because it can deal 1 damage to target attacking creature. Oh, that's so good. That's actually a really good one. Right, with Aether Grid, we can like, because it doesn't die to board wipes, right? Oh, speaking of board wipes, what is that spaceship that like is a board wipe? That one's really good. I can do 100 damage to it with Dawnsire. Yeah, maybe Extinguisher Battleship goes in here. Doesn't the controller of Kharn choose who to give Kharn to? So the idea is, so yes, you are correct. An opponent of your choice gains control of it, right? The idea of this whole deck is that I'm going to say, hey, if you give me Kharn back, I will give it to you so you can draw 2 cards. So we're just making a deal here. So the idea is it's trade secrets in mono red, right? I give it to you and draw 2 cards, you give it back to me and draw 2 cards, and we just keep this going. And then we just draw like a billion cards, the 2 of us. So yes, in theory, they could just pass it around, but we're using this as a political card draw engine, you know? I think I might want some more artifacts for the Aether Grid, because I actually really like supporting Aether Grid in this. Maybe I get rid of this. I don't have enough use for it. Does making deals actually work for you guys? People just shut down politics hard. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the deal. I have found that making deals are usually pretty good, especially because this is like such an easy deal. It's just if you give this back to me, you get to draw 2 cards. Drawing 2 cards is a lot of cards. People really like that. I mean, if your whole pod is just like anti-politics and they refuse to make any agreements of any kind, then I don't know. I guess you're stuck. Oh, poo-poo UFO. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? And at that point, a walking atlas isn't actually an artifact. It is good in this deck, though. All right, I'm going to ditch this because the UFO is like a lower mana value. See, the Spotlight makes treasures. Oh, Thieves Auction. Because it starts with you, right? You choose one of those, put it under your control, then your opponent. So if I Thieves Auction with Homeward Path in play, I can always get my stuff back. Seems insistent on letting you make deals that benefit me much more than they do. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't think I need the... Do I want the threatened effect? Maybe. The mastery might be overkill. Is Walking Atlas an artifact? Oh, right. Sorry, I completely forgot. They forgot to put artifact on it. Yeah. In my mind, I'm visualizing the card. I'm like, it doesn't say artifact creature. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah. How often do I stream? I don't know, like once a week-ish. Mondays or Tuesdays. I try to hop on. Maybe one more cut. Do I cut Insurrection just because it's like not an exciting way to win? Like I've won enough games with Insurrection. We'll just call it. Let's bust out the playtester again. Yeah, so Walking Atlas, it's funny. It's in World Wake, and it's supposed to be an artifact creature, and the next set after Walking Atlas is supposed to introduce Eldrazi's, which were the first ever colorless creatures that were not artifacts. But they accidentally printed a colorless creature that wasn't listed as artifact, which is very funny. Let's see. Imperial Recruiter gets me a Pinger, and I have a Homeward Path here, so this is like a really good hand. So I'm pretty sure I just keep this. Cool. Bloodthirsty Blade. I go Arena Glory. Play my Mountain. Play my Blade. Play my Doodad. Play my Recruiter. Search my library. Get my... whatever the heck this guy is. I don't remember the name of it. Spark Mage. Next turn, I can play Mountain. I can play Kharn. Next turn, use my Homeward Path. Add 3 mana of any color, only if you roll 3 or more lands with the same name. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play this. Play Spark Mage. Alright, I make a deal with you. I'll attack you with Kharn. You block. Boom. I draw 2. When it comes back to your turn, I ping it. I take it back. You draw 2. Next turn. And then I can make another deal. This is pretty sweet. Make another deal. I attack. I draw 2. Maybe I play Aether Grid here. And like World Map. Okay. I feel like I'm getting the gist of this. I think this is a good starting point for this. I'm probably gonna tune it a little bit before I use this as an example in a video, but I think this is a pretty funny deck idea. Play Game of Chaos? This isn't a Chaos deck. I don't this is just not weapons manufacturing? Whenever a non-token artifact usual enters, create a colorless named Munitions. When this leaves, it deals 2 damage to any target. It is good with Aether Grid. Maybe I lean into the artifacty thing a little bit more. It says non-token, right? I kind of want to add more artifacts if I do that. We can do Sculpting Steel. We can add kind of Worm Coil Engine. And then maybe we just make this more of an artifact deck. Could be pretty sweet to do that. I don't know how much I really want to make it like a pure artifact deck. Oh man, the Endstone is really funny. Coveted Jewel? Nah, Coveted Jewel is like you lose control of it too easily. In mono red, there's not as many ways to like mess with it. This does let me like maybe get rid of a few other more tangentially useful things. Because then maybe this doesn't have to be like a forced combat deck. I can also get rid of some of the bad stuff like Stolen Strategies. Reckless Fire Weaver backup. Reckless Fire Weaver is so slow. It's actually crazy. Coveted Jewel, then sack it off. But I don't have any artifact sack outlets. So I have to add Coveted Jewel, and I have to add... Like, I have 1 Goblin Engineer, and that's like it. I don't know, kind of, it's like too much work to make Coveted Jewel work in this deck. Maybe I get rid of Disruptive Kharn. Maybe I don't have to go this route. Maybe this is just an artifact deck. I kind of like that idea. Should I Treasure Vault? Treasure Vault. Let's go down on mountain. Back to the playtester. That's a mulligan. I guess it's a keep. It's not great. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Play this. Honestly, here I'd probably just play Alexios. Have Alexios get passed around a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then play Kharn. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play Pyrrhemia. Now I can make a deal. I can say, hey, I won't attack it with Alexios, and I'll attack it with Kharn. So I can pass it here, draw. Land for turn. Ping everything, get my Kharn back, you get to draw. That's pretty sweet. The deck's thesis is we're playing Trade Secrets in red. This is pretty funny. And I can put fishing gear on Alexios. Okay. That actually worked out pretty well. Let's try this again. Let's see. 1 lander? Nope. 2 lander with a Goblin Engineering? But I'll keep this. Play this. Flipped. Flip card, there we go. Perfect. Goblin Engineer. Search. What would I get here? What do I have in my hand? Okay. Maybe I need more things to put under the Isochron Scepter. Because other than Brand, I don't have much use for it. No, I guess I have Fork and stuff. No, Humble Defector's kind of difficult. It already does. My commander already does that. I don't really need it, you know? Maybe I just put Mind's Eye in the bin, and then I find another artifact to ditch to it. Like this Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Discard any number of cards, draw them any +1. I go like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then I could sack this to get back my Mind's Eye. And then honestly, I'd probably not even play anything else. And I would just triple Mind's Eye this next turn, just fill my whole hand up. And that sets me up to play like an Alexios. Put some pressure on my opponents. I kind of like this. Oh, it does have a mana value restriction. Oh, you're right. I'm thinking Goblin Welder. True. All right. We need to make some reworks here. All right. Thieves Auction, funny, but we're getting rid of this. I think we're an artifact deck now. We're getting rid of Fork and Reverberate. Alright, I don't know if Travis is still here, but don't tell him I'm cutting Prisoner's Dilemma. That's for a different deck, you know. Let me get Goblin Welder in here. All right, now we got some slots. Now let's get some more artifacty things in here. What are people playing with weapons manufacturing, right? Um, maybe Farid. Farid's pretty good for this deck. Mind's Eye in the year 2026? Yeah, I love Mind's Eye. I play it in decks all the time. In bracket 2, Mind's Eye is like totally fine. It's way stronger than people give it credit for. I like Loyal Apprentice. It puts a lot of artifacts into play. That's a good idea. Adaptive Omni Tool. Yeah. I don't know if... I guess we'll see. I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind, because we'll see if I ultimately have enough artifacts for that to work. Yeah, maybe a big score as well, an unexpected windfall. Oh, maybe oops, there's a bot. Get rid of that. Yeah, Mind's Eye is great in big mana decks. It's a Dragon Claw? Dragon's Claw. Yeah, a little bit of life gain. Maybe a Ruby Medallion. Got 103 cards. Oh, so many cards. I think I don't need Count on Luck at all, actually. If this deck does anything, it draws like a billion cards. Maybe I don't need this. Mind's Eye is a powerful fog dowsing device. And I know Tomer's always going on about this card, but I'm not sold on this. It does give haste, which is neat. It is easy to transform. Yeah, maybe dowsing device. This might be the deck for it, you know? Is this card better now? Make X copies of an artifact or creature and have it actually be relevant? I have a lot of legendary things. Maybe I axe this. This card actually does suck. It is really slow. I like the card, but it's just really bad. I think I don't need Spectacular Showdown. Let's try this again. Which Gamble wasn't a game changer? I know. It really shouldn't be. Let's see. 3 lands and a big score, but nothing to do. 4 lands and a big score, I guess. I got a lot of mulligan. Something to do. Oh, perfect. We world map on turn 1. Turn 2, we vibe. Play a Sonic Screwdriver. I think here I'd probably just play Slicer for the raw value. I guess I can play him for 3, right? Doesn't really matter. I don't have a 2-drop. 1, 2, 3. Grab a Homeward Path. Play Homeward Path. Boom, boom, boom. Tunnel Grinder. I don't know. We can 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Play this. I don't know. Make a deal with somebody to block. If they swing at Kharn, I'll block. Just give it to them. You want to get back? Kind of works. Activate this, put this in hand, play land for turn. None of the usual slicer stuff? No, it's not necessary. The slicer's just there to put on pressure. This is just a win condition. And he's an artifact, so it works with my other artifact synergies. I found I don't need to like suit him up that much. He puts in plenty of work. And he's not the commander or anything, so. This is pretty sweet. You just play crap, pass Kharn, draw cards, get Kharn back. I like it. I like this deck. Oops, I didn't mean to go to the homepage. Okay. No, I don't want to like suit up Kharn too much though. Because I don't think it's like necessary. Since I'm not using him for damage. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave this list as is for now. I'm gonna call the stream there. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for any suggestions you might have given. You will see this talked about in a future video at some point. The video is not necessarily about this. This is just an example of something. But you'll see. Anyway, yeah. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Oh, thanks to my YouTube members. You'll get access to those like special emotes.